So, I heard from Little Birdie that black guys do not like dating black women here in Los Angeles. I think that's wild. That's a crazy statement to make, my boy. But I can also say this: after being here in Los Angeles for a little over a week now, about 10 days, I can say that that might be true. That might be a true statement. It's your boy Ken and Corey, man. I'm out here in, I keep wanting to say Vegas, but it's actually Los Angeles. I'm actually at my hotel getting ready to get up out this jacuzzi. I've been in the jacuzzi for a minute now by myself, loving it, enjoying my life. Okay, don't judge me. Working on myself. Y'all should be working on you too. I read this statement saying that a lot of black guys, or black guys just in general, don't date black women in Los Angeles. And it was a black woman who told me that. So then I looked it up and I was like, oh, dang, it's a lot of people talking about that. Now, one thing I can say is, in the defense of black guys, all right, I have not seen a lot of black women here. What I see here is a lot of like Spanish women and white women, but I just haven't been seeing that many black women. Now, maybe I'm in the wrong areas, the wrong neighborhoods and stuff like that. You know, I haven't really had that much time to really just be out in the streets like that because I'm at my hotel, and when I'm not in my hotel, I'm at work. They got me working 12-hour shifts out here. You know, I'm out here as a first responder, seeing the most craziest devastation you can ever imagine. Can't even imagine the devastation I've been seeing. I wish I could share the footage with y'all, but I can't. But just know that the devastation is real and it's crazy. But in the transitions and in the traffic times that I've been in, going from the hotel or work to out and about, like whether it's the Palisades or Malibu or even here in Pasadena, I can tell you that I just haven't seen that many black women in general. So, you know, maybe the reason why that stereotype is kind of standing is because of just the lack of selection. Maybe there's just not that many black women in the first place. You know, I don't know. I do think that's a wild statement. Now, me, I don't necessarily have a preference, but I can say is that I do like black queens. You know, I have no issues with black women at all. You know, I was actually looking forward to trying to see what's out here. Just out of curiosity. I'm not dating, y'all know it, but just out of curiosity, you know, I do keep my eye open just to see what's out here. And to be honest with you, it hasn't been that much. Besides maybe the one black girl that's working here at the hotel. And I do have one black coworker. Other than that, it's like Asians, whites, Spanish. That's all I've been seeing. It might be time for me to get up out this jacuzzi. I've been making too many videos, by the way. Let me soak one more time. But I don't know what's up with that. Now, the friend of mine who told me about this, she's a very, very gorgeous black girl. And it threw me for a loop when she told me that black guys don't find her attractive. She's always, you know, being approached by like Spanish and like white guys. And I don't really know what to say about that. Like, I mean, to each his own. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, it kind of just made me feel kind of bad because I'm like, what is it that is happening out here in this area that's making black men feel like they don't even want to give black women a chance? Apparently, it must be a pretty serious thing if she's saying that, because once again, the girl is crazy gorgeous. Matter of fact, I forgot I was supposed to be reaching out to her to collab with her on the video. I did tell myself I was going. Well, I did tell her, and she told me. We've both been talking about collabing for years. Now I'm out here in the city. We gotta collab. Anyway, the whole point that I'm saying is, what is it that's going on in Los Angeles? Do black men really just don't want to date black women? Is this a true statement? I'm posting this video for multiple reasons. You know, one, because I'm also trying to do my own little social experiment to see what y'all think, or see what y'all have heard, and see what y'all, you know, I know I got followers from California that watch my videos, so maybe you guys can inform me on what's going on. But to be honest with you, maybe it's not that black men don't want to date black women. Maybe y'all think we out here just doing a lot of dating. But in actual reality, there's a lot going on in the man's world in general. A lot of men are just remaining single because life is so much easier that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is so much more peaceful as a single man right now, because it's already the weight of the world on your shoulders to be successful and to be able to take care of yourself. The last thing you need is like that extra weight, you know, the extra pressure of, you know, taking care of somebody else and having other responsibilities. Now, if you're ready for that, and that's what you want to do, when I say if you're ready, I'm not saying you have the ability, but I mean like ready as in like mentally you're seeking and want that type of life, then go for it by all means. But yeah, a lot of guys just don't want that anymore. I think the American dream that was originally kind of pushed out there to just men in general on the men's side of things was, you know, to take care of your home and have a family and kids and protect and all that stuff. But as the modern day society changed, and the money didn't come with it, a lot of opportunities start to dry up. There's a lot of men out here who are basically they just got enough just for themselves right now, let alone enough for a woman in their life, and then let alone even more to have kids and be able to take care of those kids. There's a lot of men that I know of who are struggling because they have been in these relationships. They have children, now they got child support. The child support eating up that month, the little money that they are making, child support eating that up. It's a cold world out here. And it seems like more often than not, women are the ones who benefit from relationships much more than guys do. Much more than guys do. So yeah, guys have gotten smarter, especially my generation of guys. I don't know about the generation above me. Maybe they hadn't really been preached to their whole life about starting a family, so they were really more prone to doing it. But guys of my generation, we're really kind of over a lot of the whole family thing because we saw and we're learning from the generation above us and seeing how they're living now. We're seeing how horrible their lifestyle just kind of is right now, and we don't want to end up like that. I heard this quote the other day that really kind of popped out at me. It said that men are not afraid of marriage. Men are afraid of divorce. You know what I'm saying? We're not avoiding marriage. We're avoiding divorce because it's the divorce part. And I'm not just talking about the financial piece, but like the mental toll it takes on a man when you've been working your whole life to get to a place where you can support a family and be there for someone and be a provider, and then now you're finally mentally ready to be in that position, and then you try it with somebody and it just don't work out for whatever reasons. Unless you did something stupid on your own, then I'm sure you could live with that because dang, I made a mistake, I'm gonna do better next time. But if you did everything you're supposed to be doing and you did everything in a relationship the right way, or what you feel is the right way, then one thing about men, we learn from our mistakes. We don't want to keep doing the same mistake over and over and over again. And if that mistake is we keep trying to do relationships and keep trying to provide and keep taking L's, we ain't gonna take too many L's. And as of right now, I think a lot of men are just kind of over the whole, they just feel like it's not worth it to even try. And I can't necessarily blame them. I gotta be 100% real with you. I can't necessarily just blame them like that. Man, let me get about this jacuzzi and get back to my room. We're gonna finish this conversation. Definitely gonna finish this conversation. Man, they got a little fire out here. I guess my hotel ain't that bad, huh? It's not that bad at all.